everybody, welcome to Off the Wall. I'm Mike, and joining me today is
Sol. How you guys doing?
I'm doing good. Grogu's a little hungover. He was hitting the Romulan ale. That's a joke that'll piss off Star Wars and Star Trek fans at the same time. Speaking of which, we got something fun to look at today that I didn't think we were getting.
Right. I'm super excited for this. We have some more Latinos in Star Wars, and he now has his full show. And I'm so excited we're getting it. We're getting it earlier than I thought.
Yeah. Star Wars Celebration's going on right now, and we knew that we were gonna get stuff. I kind of figured most of the stuff like this was gonna come Sunday. Because usually Sunday of Celebrations where the big stuff hits, but they had teased we were going to get some, and we're talking about the trailer for Andor, obviously. We knew that we were getting something for Andor. I didn't expect us to get a full trailer, though, because I didn't know how far into production they had been on this show.
Yeah, and we've gotten some news that it's coming out soon, way sooner than we thought it was going to.
August. August of this year, which looking at the calendar means they are really overlapping their stuff, because we know that Ms. Marvel starts before Kenobi ends. And I think that Andor is going to start before Ms. Marvel ends. And so if they hold to their current release schedule, it looks like it's going to be Obi-Wan or anything Star Wars is going to be dropping on Fridays, while the Marvel stuff is dropping on Wednesdays, which is smart, I think, because it removes any chance of them kind of like eating themselves with viewership. Right.
And it just means more content for us to review here on our channel.
Yeah, just more work. That's all it is. Just more work for us. No big deal. Oh no, I have to watch things.
Right.
Oh dear, whatever shall I do? So
things I'm interested in.
oh no, darn. I guess I have to just sit on my couch and eat hot dogs and watch Star Wars content. However will I live with myself? I don't know.
But I think we do have a trailer to react to, so why don't we get onto that?
We should do that. Let's pop this puppy up here. And so the first trailer for Andor. Let's you ready for this thing, Sol?
I'm ready.
Let's do this. Let's hit play and see what we got. And of course, it's buffering. I'm not editing that out. I'm leaving that in. We are starting this sucker over. And I'm going to hit play again. And YouTube has decided to totally crap the bed. Are you kidding? Let's try this again, kids. Looks
doing some poses. Is that a bell tower?
Some kind. It's very Middle Earthy. That looks like
okay, we got some lab there.
Yeah. Okay.
They like hitting on metal in this show.
Okay. This is the Republic gunship. Very, very The Purge.
Yeah.
They're so proud of themselves. So fat and satisfied.
I really want to know who all these characters are.
They're watching me now. Soon enough, these days will end.
Is that Skarsgård?
I think so.
There will be no rules going forward. People.
Are we gonna have a Star Wars junk band with all the metal figures?
Explosions.
That's what a reckoning sounds like.
Oh. That was the opportunity.
August 31st.
Wow. Okay. Let's go to you first, Soul. What are you thinking here?
My mind, as being a little background here, I'm very musically inclined. I've been in band all my life, so just seeing the banging and the music that's coming through in this trailer, I feel like the music in this show is going to be really, really good. I kind of was like, oh, they're going to have their own junk band because they're hitting metal with a lot of different other metal things and making those sounds. So I really want to see what are those signals. We'll probably learn, like, oh, if I hit it this 2 times it means this, or 3 times it means that. So it'll be really interesting to see where that actually plays in the show.
Well, it's funny you mentioned the music because you hear there's a lot of very kind of industrial tribal sounding stuff. We hear like what sounds like throat singing of some kind in the beginning, and it actually kind of reminded me. I don't know if you played the game Jedi Fallen Order that came out a couple years ago.
I'm not a gamer.
That's a problem. One of the best Star Wars stories, and because there was speculation for a while that the main character is going to show up in Mandalorian, but there's a band called the Hu. They're Tibetan like folk metal, and they do this kind of throat singing tribal take on rock and metal music, and they provided music for the game Jedi Fallen Order because it sounded very tribal and almost alien. And that's kind of what that sounded like. So I wonder if they are, because that game takes place right after the end of Revenge of the Sith. So it's kind of in that same time frame. So I wonder if they're going to maybe bring them back to do some of the music on this. I thought the sound design was absolutely fantastic in this trailer.
Fantastic. And what we know about Cassian Andor is that his family were separatist. And then when the Empire is formed, then he kind of joins up with the rebels. So we're probably going to see some ties of what the separatists were up to in the prequels trilogy, because typically we were with the Jedi. We didn't see what the separatists were up to. So it'll be kind of like to get that perspective, like we got with the Book of Boba Fett, where Tusken Raiders, those were bad guys. Well, then we got a perspective into what their lives were, and now we view them a little differently.
Yeah, that's something that really emanates from like the stuff that's Legends now, that's no longer canon with Star Wars, where there were a lot of people who served in the Empire who were just people. It was just a term of service type thing. It was something you just did. It wasn't anything good or bad necessarily. I mean, that kind of fell to the politics thing. I noticed that we saw a shot of the Senate chamber, which we know from the prequels. And we know that in episode 4 is where they drop the line that the Senate's been officially resolved. So I think we're going to start to see some of the inner workings of what the imperial political system was like up until the Senate's dissolved and the Emperor assumes full power over everything. I think we're going to see like what the prequels didn't do as well, which is the politics, but interesting.
I mean, I kind of like the politics of the prequels, but I am a prequel kid. But we're going to probably see a little bit better politics in this show. I'm excited. We learned that we have 2 seasons, so that's also exciting news.
Like just out the bat, like, we're committing to 2 seasons on this. That's really impressive. And again, for a show with a Latino lead, with a character who was in one of my favorite Star Wars movies, who we haven't seen since that movie. And so, but you can tell he stuck with people, because when I would tell folks this show was coming out, I'd say, oh, that Cassian Andor show, and they're like, oh, the guy from Rogue One, like people remembered him. So
I mean, it's Diego Luna, so
it's Diego Luna. He's pretty. So I think we're in for a treat with this one.
I think so too.
So we want to know what you guys think. You can follow us on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter at Mr. Mike Shea.
You can follow me at SoulK. Actually, SoulKG, I think, is my Twitter handle. I'm not on Twitter very much.
It's down in the description, and you can follow Bogz on there as well.
His is at Bogz, I believe, because he makes it much easier for himself.
Yeah. Bogz is doing British things right now, so he wasn't able to be here, but we'll get him on soon. So let us know. We want to know what you guys think. Leave a comment. like and subscribe and all that goodness, and we'll be back again real soon. Star Wars Celebration, Grogu's drunk. Star Wars Celebration's going on hard right now, so we're probably gonna have a lot more stuff to drop. It's very soon, so keep an eye out, and we'll see you guys again real soon. Bye.